My name is Liz. I'm here to tell you a story about my sister. My sister's in the hospital right now. She went in a week ago. A week ago, we didn't know what was wrong with her. She was in extreme distress, vomiting, diarrhea, and she needed medical help. We knew that. My sister had been working in a bank 20 years and so forth, laid off like a lot of other Americans. And when she was laid off, she did try to get COBRA. She had a pre-existing condition 5 years prior to being laid off, as she had a bypass surgery, like a lot of people do. In any event, here comes 5 years later. She's laid off. She's trying to get insurance before she leaves her company. Between the COBRA and her company, they shuffled her back and forth, round and round. Long story short, she could not get insurance. She's laid off. Here comes 8 months later. One day she wakes up, which was a week ago. She starts vomiting and has diarrhea, very severe vomiting and diarrhea. On a Sunday, she goes to her doctor reluctantly, the one that she had been going to previously, to see what is happening. She goes on a Monday, comes back, and she's in distress. I can tell she is. I said, what happened? Doctor said that maybe there's a blockage. Maybe it's due to the flu that's going around. We don't know, but she advised her to go to ER. I said, why didn't you go? Response is, I don't have any money. I don't have insurance. So she stays home for one day. The next day, 4 o'clock in the morning, I can hear her in and out of the bathroom. I look in on her, and I can see she's in extreme distress. It's a look that I had not seen before, and I said, you know what, we got to get you to the emergency. We got to get you somewhere. Reluctantly, she gets out of bed. I take her to a hospital, which they did take her in, emergency, and so forth. For the first few days, they knew she had a blockage, abdominal, not knowing the cause, and so forth. They give her about 4 different tests. Finally, 3 days later, they go in and operate. What it is was a blockage from a surgery she had 4 years prior. But at this point, whatever it is, she doesn't have insurance. We're in distress because of her medical problem. She has surgery. As I'm speaking to you now, she's still in the hospital. Every single day there is a charge. We don't even know what it might be. She's not old enough to receive Medicare, and she has a house, but we don't want that taken away. In any event, she doesn't have insurance. We don't know what we're going to do. The reason I'm here today is to tell my sister's story, my sister Esther, who's in the hospital. We need a public option. We need an insurance for those who are uninsured at this time. And a public option, at least a source that we can go to make a choice to buy insurance, to get some kind of coverage. Because every day she's in the hospital, every day those bills mount up. And we don't know how we're going to pay for it.